Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay. I appreciate you being here. I want to talk about self-help. Yay, self-help. Oh my gosh. Well, if you're watching this channel, you are actually, this is self-help. This is a lot of things that I've learned and to help me grow in spirituality and mindset and all these things. I get it. Self-help can be kind of a nightmare. It can be a nightmare. It feels like that you get there, but then you never get there. Or it works for a while, and then it doesn't work for a while. Or that it helped, but then you lost it. And then you're always in search for the next, and the next, and the next. And you're just constantly chasing after. It's almost like an addiction, right? I don't know if it's you or if it's just me. But I started to feel that way. I started to feel like I'm in all of these self-help programs. I'm in all these I'm reading all the books. I'm doing all the courses. I'm going to all the meetings, and I'm trying all these new breathwork and yoga and drumming, tuning, to the point of exhaustion. Going to Peru, going to an ashram, diving in the ocean in the middle of the night, there's just so many things. I felt like literally I was like standing outside in the rain on one foot would help me to get my life straight. I get it. I get you. I get you. I've been there, and I'm still there sometimes. I found my magic. I'm not doing that as much as I used to, but I feel you. I know the frustration that you feel. So in my self-help journey, I realized that there were certain things that I was expecting. There are certain things that I was just not realizing why it was becoming a nightmare. I just want to share these things with you. I hope that they will help you. Maybe you can feel or relate to these things. But number one, I just wasn't giving it enough time. I wasn't giving some of the things enough time to make a change in my life. I was expecting things to happen super fast. You take breath work and you're like, oh, this is going to heal me. This is going to help all my traumas. This is going to I'm going to love myself more. I'm going to shout from the ceilings, and I'm going to have a spiritual awakening. And week 2, week 3, and you're just like, oh, I don't feel like breath work. You know what I mean? We're not giving enough time. We might even half-ass it. We might be half-assing it even to that point. We're not even... Humans are a funny thing. We're very funny. We get bored super easily. And even now, with everything being so on the go, if our food takes a minute and a half, we're upset. If the computer is taking too long to load, I would say 10 seconds, we're upset. If somebody doesn't run the light is green, go. What are you waiting for? We're upset. You know what I mean? We live in this world and our environment where things have to be super fast. Things have to happen quickly. And if they're not happening quickly, we don't think that they're working. We don't think that they're working. But that's not how self-help and manifestations work. Manifestations and self-help take time. This is a marathon, not a sprint. If we would understand that when we are trying to change our lives, we've spent our whole life like this for more than 20 years. Do you think we could change it in one afternoon in Cabo? No, we can't. We're not going to be able to do it. So we have these high expectations to be changing our lives right away. Everything has to happen right now. And if it's not working. I'm moving on. I'm trying something different. I don't care. I don't want to do it anymore. I get it. I do it myself too. Until I homed in. And I'm in it. I'm have the backpack with the water and the food, because I know it's going to be a journey. it's going to be a journey, and I'm for it. I'm excited about this journey. I'm excited about this long haul. You know, I remember when I was starting my YouTube channel and I was like, oh, I'm going to have like 100,000 subscribers in like 1 month. Okay, yeah, right. You have to understand, everything in life, anything in life that's worth it takes time. It takes time. Give it time. Give it a year or two. And if that year or two, it doesn't manifest for you, it's not working for you, then you can say, okay, moving on. But I know entrepreneurs that grew $1 million or $1 million business in 7 years. I feel like that's a short time. I feel it's a very short time from going barista or like to being a server at a bartender and then running a multi-million-dollar business. 7 years? I got 7 years. I got 7 years. I can handle it. You know what I mean? So give it time. Stop jumping around. Stick with it. Be patient. Understand that anything that's worth in your life is worth your time. Enjoy the process. Enjoy what's going on. Read a book. Don't read the book one time. Don't listen to it one time. Read it over and over. I would give it 3 months. 3 months. A book that you thought was transformative, read it for 3 months straight. Listen to it for 3 months straight. I'm going to tell you, I've been reading this one book over and over for the last month and a half. And every time I read it or listen to it, I catch something different. I was like, oh my, I don't remember hearing that, or I don't remember reading that last time. I catch it over and over. It's hitting me a different way. Things are coming in. So give self-help time. Give it time. And the next thing is that we think it's a magic pill. We think this is a magic pill. We think that anything we take is a magic pill and it's a magic solution, that all of a sudden all of our traumas are going to go away and I'm just going to be a completely reborn person. Yes, maybe with some time. And also have expectations that are practical expectations. You know, you're not going to go to one conference and then it's going to be life-changing and then you're going to carry it on. You know, it's not a magic pill. This is something that it's a life journey. It's called self-help. You know, it's something that we need to just understand that it's not going to be automatic. It's not a magic pill. You are going to have to do some work. You're going to have to, after you do the conference, you're going to have to go and work on yourself some more. You know, it's not the one-stop shop. These things take time. These things take other requirements. So don't just get stuck on, you know, it didn't work. I spent the afternoon. It didn't work. I felt great for a minute and then I don't feel great for a minute. You know, I went back to my old self. I didn't change. My mind is still the same. My business didn't grow. My marriage is in shambles. My kids hate me. And, you know, all these things. So it's not a magic pill. The magic is you. You are the magic. So work on yourself some more. Try some other things. Don't expect them to be the end all be all. Don't expect them to happen automatically. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. And also when we're like on this self-help journey, we start to focus more on what's missing in our lives. I know I've talked about this a lot, but this is really important because when we focus always on what's missing, that's where the attention goes. We all know where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if we're always looking at self-help and then we're like, oh God, but this is missing in my life and this is missing in my life, stop focusing on what's missing. Focus on what's there. Focus on what's there. What do you have? What resources do you have? What love in the life do you have? What money do you have? What is all the great things you do have? Stop looking at other people's web pages and businesses and checking accounts and their 401s. Like, stop looking at those things. This is your journey. This is your journey. That's their journey. And you don't know where they are in their journey. You know, you're looking at something that took 5 years, 7 years. You're looking at people that have an Instagram page that has millions of subscribers, but how many years have they been doing that? How many times do they post? How much work do they do? I'm telling you, it's work. It is work. But don't judge your journey based on somebody else's. Don't look at what's missing. Look at what's there. Look at where you're starting. If you were 400 pounds and you looked at somebody that was a size 2, come on. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not a magic pill. Stop looking at what's missing. Start focusing on what's there. Focus on what's there. Stop making this a nightmare and think of it as a great thing. You're finally going to take the journey. You're finally going to change your life. You're finally going to do all the dreams and things you want to do. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. And the other reason why self-help is a nightmare sometimes is because we're still asleep. We're still asleep to our lives. We can read all the books we want. We can go to all the seminars. We can go and spend millions of dollars on ashrams and retreats and screaming out loud and, you know, I do Bufo. I mean, you could, and ayahuasca, you could spend millions of dollars on that. But if you constantly go back to being asleep to your life, it's not going to help. It's not going to help. You need to wake up. Wake up to your life. Be in your present moment. Be self-aware. How do you think of yourself? What do you think of yourself? How do you speak to yourself? How do you speak to others? Like, what is your daily routines? How can you make them better? How can you change them up? Wake up. Ask better questions to yourself. Stop asking dumb questions to yourself. Ask better questions, more empowering questions, questions that will get you answers that you truly want. Wake up to your life. Enjoy your life now. See it for the beauty that it is. And if it's not, you know you can change it. You're the only one that can. You're the only one that can change this whole situation. This is like watching a movie. This is like watching a movie and thinking, I don't like this movie. Then get up and go to another movie. You know, start changing the pictures on the screen. Wake up to your life. Wake up to the beauty that is you. Start to realize that you exist. You exist. You're not here to punch in, punch out. You're not here to be a slave to another person's bank account. You're not here to give up on your dreams. You're here to live. You're here to exist. And if you don't even recognize yourself, if you can't even give yourself that recognition that you deserve, that you are loved, that you're special, that you're wanted, that you're needed, who else is going to do that for you? Who else is going to like wake you up if you don't wake up yourself? Self-help is not going to help you. It's not. You can do all you want. It's not going to help you. You're going to be on the same nightmare path. It's not going to help you. You have to wake up. Wake up. Recognize your life. Look around. Be in the present magic moment. Start making plans that you really want in your life. Start taking yourself off autopilot. Take a new route home. Brush your teeth with a different hand. Kiss your family a little bit more. You know? Do some things. Shower in the dark. I love doing that, just except for I can't find my shampoos and stuff. But do anything that will get you out of your funk. Get you out of your funk. You're walking in a room You're walking in a room with all these light switches, and the light will come on, but the light turns off. And then you go for the next one, and then go for the next one. The light can stay on. You just got to give it. You just got to want it. You got to want it. You got to let that light stay on. You can't keep switching that off. You keep switching the light on, you keep switching the light off. You know, you're awake, you go to that seminar, and it's life-changing. You know why it's life-changing? Because you feel alive. You feel alive in that moment. You realize that you are alive and you exist. And then you go home and you do what? You turn off the switch. You turn it off. You go back to sleeping on yourself. You go back to default manifestations, unconscious creation. Be constant a creator. Be a conscious creator in your life, and you will see your life change. Give it time. It's not a magic pill. Stop focusing on what's missing and wake up. Wake up. You want more? You can do it. You can do it. Self-help doesn't have to be a nightmare. Self-help can be a beautiful journey. Give yourself time. Love yourself more. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe. You are my dream. You are my dream.